the goalkeeper threw the ball up if the vertical distance the ball traveled after t seconds is given by the equation st in meters. What's the maximum distance? So what do you think, Nasser, the answer for that one? What's the maximum distance?
So they want the value, as you stated before, the critical point for the, okay.
Yes. Yeah, so this is about critical points, yes.
So we just find the derivative, which is 20 and 4t, 20 minus 4t, and then make it equal to 0, and then just find.
Yes, so t is going to be 5.
Yes.
Now in this one, this is a typical question, this test. If the bounded integration from 0 to 4 to x plus k dx is equal to 20, then the value of k is. So what's the idea of bounded integration? What's the idea of bounded integration? So if I want to do the integration from a to b, so let's say x dx, this is going to be, I integrate this function, which is x squared over 2, and then I'll plug in a and b, okay? So this is going to be b squared over 2 minus a squared over 2. Make sense? Make sense? So this is the bounded integration. Okay? So for bounded integration, you integrate what's inside, then you plug in the number, the top and minus the bottom. The top minus the bottom. So if I want to do this one, so what's the integration of, let's say, from 1 to 2 for x, let's say squared dx. Okay, so this is going to be x to the third over 3 from 1 to 2. Then you plug in the numbers, it's going to be 2 to the third over 3 minus 1 to the third over 3. So this is going to be 8 minus 1 over 3, which is 7 over 3. Make sense? Does it make sense? Yes or no? Good. So the question here was, if the bounded integration is at 20, so what's the value of x? What's the value of x? So that means I have to integrate what's inside here. So this is x squared over 2. Can anyone tell me what's the integration of k? I need to know what's the integration of k. What's
sir,
this?
is it 20?
No, the integration of k. What's this? What's the integration of k?
Will it stay the same as the constant?
Kx. No, it's kx. Because we've seen it before. What's the integration of 2? This is just, isn't just 2x? And k is a number, so this is going to be kx. And this is from 0 to 4, has to be equal to 20. Make sense? If I give you this one, like here is a problem I'm going to give you. So that the integration of from 0 to 1, let's say for x squared plus t dx is equal to, let's say, 7. So what's the value of t? The idea for this one is, here we go. You integrate this one, which is x to the third over 3 plus tx from 0 to 1 is equal to 7. Okay? Now, for this one, usually it's sometimes what some students do for this one, Hamza, they plug in values for x, for k, and integrate. Okay? Instead of integrating and solving, they plug in values for k and integrate. Okay? So for this one, you plug in 1. So with 0 is going to be 0. So that's going to be 1 over 3 plus t is equal to 7. That means t is equal to 7 minus 3, 1 over 3, which is is it 20 over 3? So this is T. There's another one. Let's say you have the integration, and usually they have it from 0 because they don't want you to do more calculations. So let's say 0 to 1 to make it simple. And let's say x minus k dx, and this is equal to any number, doesn't matter. Let's say it's 10. Okay, so the idea is you integrate. So this is x squared over 2 minus kx from 0 to 1. This has to equal to 10. Okay, so when you plug in 1, this is going to be 1 over 2 minus k, and then when you plug in 0, this is 0, so you don't have to plug in 0. This is equal to 10. That means k is equal to negative, so this is going to be 1/2 minus 10, which is
Sir, negative 9.5.
Negative what?
9.5.
Okay, then I trust you. 9.5, so which means 19 over 2. Are we
Yes.
good? Are we good? Now, we've seen that with derivative, it's just finding maximum or minimum or the slope for curve. With integration is finding the area between the curve and the x-axis. So whenever I have a function, this is x, this is y, and here there is a curve going, I don't know, like that. So if I said find the integration from negative, let's say 3 to 5, for example, this is f of x. So the integration from negative 3 to 5 of x, what's this integration? This is just the area bounded by the curve and the x-axis. So this is the idea of integration. The area here, this area here is the integration for the function from negative 3 to 5 of x. So this is the idea of integration. It's finding the area underneath the curve, okay? Or you can say the area bounded by the curve and the x-axis. Okay, good. So the question here was the area between the curve and the function f of x in the interval from 0 to 2. So this is nothing, just the integration from 0 to 2 x squared dx. Okay, so this is the idea. So this one is going to be x to the third over 3 from 0 to 2. Okay, and then you plug in the numbers. So when you plug 2, this is going to be 2 to the third over 3. And as I just said, they always give you 0 to make the calculation easy. This is going to be 0 to the third over 3. So this is nothing, just 8 over 3. So the answer is D.